There's more! There's more! Why did I not make more ammo? Hello, my name's Bug, and welcome to my Space Engineers gameplay survival series. We're just going to be starting an Earth world. The only mods that I'm going to be using is sneaky sounds, because you gotta admit, they're quite loud in this game. Just showing you that that's the only mods that I'm using on this one. We're keeping everything here relatively normal as the base game set it. Same with down here. This is just the settings I'm using. And then the only thing that I've changed in this list is we're turning the wolves on and we're turning the spiders on, just because I think it'd be a bit fun to get scared in a game. And that's pretty much everything that I've got here, I believe, that I've changed. I'm not going to do lightning damages because I'm not really that knowledgeable on how the game works. I'm quite new to Space Engineers in some aspects. So this is going to be a learning curve, possibly a slow playthrough. I kind of know the basics. I'm up to speed with getting to the first mining ship, but I've never actually gone out of space or built a rover or anything like that. So I'm going to choose an Earth-like drop pod, just because I want to play more realistic survivally, I guess you could say. And then let's have a look around and see where we're spawning. Oh. Okay, this this does not look ideal. We're in a cold atmosphere, up in the mountains. Yeah. That's okay. We should be able to work with this somehow. I'll show you my character in a second, because I've unlocked some stuff just from doing one playthrough. Don't know if I'm... Hello? Don't know if I'm going to be needing any of that yet. But this is... I've got nice rainbow shoes on. Went for the green skin. It's kind of one of my favourite colours. So I guess we kind of got to find something straight away, really. Or find stone, isn't it? Wonder if you get snow. Nope, you just get stone. Okay. I'm just going to adjust my volume. So like I said, this is going to kind of be like a slow playthrough, because I'm not really a Space Engineers expert. It's more of just me learning how to play the game, really. So I know that I've got to collect stone right now, and then we can process it in the drop pod over there. Yep, everyone that's watching this game has probably played this game anyway. Or at least watched enough on it like I have. But this is why I've taken the mod for the tools, because they're genuinely so loud. It's like the only game that I know where like the tools you have to use the most are like noisy, even like in construction games.
Inventory full.
They're just not that loud. Which side is it? I think it's here. Yeah. Oh, we get ice. Okay, that's gonna... Yeah, see? Should have kind of paid attention to what I was picking up there. See if we can deposit that into there. Nope. Oh, that's... So if I wonder if I go over into that, will I get... How do I drop it? Like that. Bye bye. Wonder if I go over here if I'll get stone. If that's all going to be ice, or is it going to be one of those that kind of have to mine all the way into the ground like you normally do? No, that's definitely stone. Okay. So yeah, we are literally just surrounded by ice. So I don't know how we're going to do for getting stuff like iron and silicon and gold. There we go. That's better. Okay, try not to kill myself on the approach there. Yeah, I'm not really that great at flying in this game. I've killed myself a few times that way. Yeah, man, just take a little bit more. Oh yeah, I've not added anything to production. Yeah, so Just produce loads of ingots, get that going, because we're going to need hundreds of them anyway. There we go, that'll do. And then we can get the stone going. And then hopefully we can get a base going pretty soon. Sooner rather than later. I don't even know which bit I was mining at. Oh, yep, see, there we go. Not that great at flying. It will do. I mean, it doesn't really matter, it's a massive rock anyway. Yeah, starting this YouTube channel just for some fun, really. I'm not really recording my gameplays or anything at the moment. This is the first one. I've tried a few times. I keep getting problems with my recording software. I was using the video control panel, and it just did not work out for me. Sometimes it would record audio, like game audio, other times it wouldn't, but it would record the voice audio and vice versa. It's just a pain. And then once you think you got it all lined up and working, it just doesn't want to work anymore. And you change nothing on the actual settings, it just craps out on you, really. But yeah, I'm gonna do some mining of the stone, get loads of it into the drop pod, just like that. Proof that I kill myself quite easily in this game. But I'm gonna do some loads of mining of stone, and then I'll see you once I've done the boring part. So, an unknown signal has just landed. I know that's going to be a drop pod, and they usually have nice materials in them. And it's like a random chance that you can get cosmetic items in it too. That's kind of how I got my... Oh, don't want to kill myself again. That's how I got my rainbow boots. My snazziest boots in the mountains. Ooh, okay, we could end up building down there. So at least we'll kind of, but then we've got a high source of ice up here. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, so, oh, this one's got a, okay, control panel of automation program block. No idea what that is. So this is the button that you press, and hopefully we can get something cool. Got a new suit, cow suit. Moo. And then if you look in here, you get interior plates, which are quite handy for crafting all your blocks. I would say which blocks, but I honestly have no idea off the top of my head. But what I tend to do is I tend to grind these down, because then you can get all the like steel plates from it that you need. Just saves you having to... Can I grind that? I can if it lets me. If it lets me. Let's go in. No, we're not getting that. There you go, we'll get that one. But yeah, this just kind of helps you not craft as much as you would. So if you're just constantly grinding these down, they're going to despawn if you don't, so it's not really a problem for your world, like the world build limits. But it just helps in the long run. Every little helps. There we go, we ain't going to chase that other one. And the magnetic plate, and that's it. There we go. And then we're going to go back to the grind as soon as we deposit all this back. You've probably seen from the speed edit that I did there, but just as I said I was going to do the boring part, I almost died again. I just have really bad jetpack flying issues in this game. It's like, it's all cool until you realise it's snow, and you don't actually realise how high from the ground you are, because it all looks the same. So yeah, let's see what we got there. Yeah, we got loads of stuff. We got interior plates. Oh. I can put it in there, can't I? Yeah, interior plates, steel plates that we'll need, computer display. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't take them. Okay, so for the stuff that I know it doesn't take, what I normally do is I hop in the pilot seat, if I can, and I tend to put them in here. I'm going to keep this because, like I said, I turned wolves and spiders on, and I don't know if they're going to spawn on this planet or if they spawn on other planets, because I've not actually played with the enemy system in this game yet, so it's just going to be something new. I played this game for maybe 30 hours on Xbox when it was on Game Pass for free. I'm obviously on PC, so I had to buy it on Steam because they got rid of it. But yeah, I never played with the spiders or wolves on the setting, so it's going to be a bit interesting for me personally, considering I'm also petrified of spiders. But a bit of fun in a video game's never a problem. More stone, and with all this crafting up, we're going to go into here and we're going to get steel plates going. Probably do about 100. So that 2, 10. We'll get 200 going, and once they're all crafted, we should be able to start putting down a solid foundation for our base, hopefully. So I'm just going to go ahead and mine up all this stone that I need for it, and once I've got the kind of 200 crafted, or if another respawn pod comes, I will meet you back with another voiceover. Okay, so welcome back. As you probably seen during the speed up that I did, not really too sure what you call that, but I'm not really fond, I'm not really well traversed with editing, but an unidentified signal up there appeared, and as you would know from me saying in the beginning, I've never actually been to one of these. Hence the reason that when it popped up I kind of didn't stop and speak about it, because I have no idea what it is. Even in the description it doesn't say anything, but just for now I'm going to turn it off because it does get annoying always being there, and I'm guessing it's like another station. I don't know if there are stations in this game, like I've not watched a whole lot of videos on it. I just know it's one of those survival games that you kind of build up and automate everything in the end at some point, and you end up going to other planets, which always sounded fun to me, but I never actually made it to another planet, mainly because I tend to fluctuate between playing this game, Arma Reforger. I used to play a lot of Project Zomboid back like at the beginning of the year. I've got like 200 hours on it at the moment. It's not a whole lot for gaming, but yeah. Anyway, so my production of steel plates are done, so hopefully we can try and start making ourselves somewhat of a base. Not really too sure where I want to make a base, or at least make start of a base, because we could always head down to there, but then we've got flat ground, we're not in the snow, but we're surrounded by mountains. There could be a high chance of finding iron and magnesium and gold, because we're not just going to be finding ice all the time. I think that's how it works, because we're over ice, it's constantly going to show us that there's ice. There's a nice weird green glint flare there. Or I could dig into the mountain where I've started my stone hole and make a base inside of a mountain, but I'm worried about flying ships and whatnot. Well, just ships, and maybe getting rovers into it would be kind of a pain. Let's head down before I fall to my death like I've done countless times while mining for stone.
Fuel low.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little run around
Fuel
and
critical.
have a little talk to see if we can find some kind of oh, there's another unknown signal over there that'll drop down in a second. Just see if we can find like any ore deposits below the ground, because I know you've got to have your hand drill out to see them. If I'm wrong about that, I apologise, but I tend to not find them any other way anyway. So we're just gonna have a little run around. It's not even showing up ice though, which is odd. Just gonna turn off open broadcast because we don't even need it on anyway. Yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about doing this video in the snow because I've never been on the snow. I kind of don't know if there's a reason to be up here apart from having all the ice underneath you to replenish your hydrogen and oxygen. So we're gonna fly over here, see if we can pick up some form. But that's on the ground though, like where the stone's showing. No, it will show still. You see, if I put that away and take out any other tool, it won't show that I have silicon underneath me, but then as soon as you pull it back out, it does pop up. So we're going to place a GPS marker here anyway, because we're going to need silicon at some point. I know we're kind of looking for... That's caps lock. I know we're kind of looking for iron and silver first. So we kind of want to keep an eye out for them too. If we can find them first and straight away, that would be... What's that one? Actually got stone there. Oh, did it just not save the fact that I did silicon? I don't think it did. Oh, I'm mistyping everywhere on this. There we go. Right, silicon. Changed? Yes. Yeah, so we kind of want to keep an eye out for silver and iron. They're the key ones that I want to know. Got some nickel. Nickel's always handy. Nickel, magnesium. So if we place this somewhere... Oh, silicon, ice, nickel, magnesium. Forget which button it is to actually open straight to your GPS. So what was it? Nickel and magnesium. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about magnesium. Oh, nickel. Okay, so if you click off it, it doesn't actually. Like if you click down to another setting, it doesn't stay. But we've got quite a few around here: nickel, magnesium, ice, silicon. Just reading the ones that are popping up right now. I tend to find that they're the most common, but ironically, you don't actually need them just yet. Oh my god, how far away is that? That's miles away. I was gonna get our bearings. Do we even want to go to this one if it's so far away? Yeah, let's go. It's gonna be a pain to get back, but... Oh, I don't know. It's so far. Ah, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna forget about that one. There's gonna be something really cool in there though, I bet. Just don't really want to do it because I don't want to have the pain of not having my jetpack to fly me back up this cliff. Otherwise I would. If it was just like flat ground like somewhere over there, I probably would go for it, but yeah. So that T11 minutes is kind of when it despawns. So no, like 11 minutes time it's going to despawn, so it's not going to be there forever. So we're just going to boost ourselves back up that mountain, because the amount of times that I've tried traversing a mountain and ended up just falling to my death is something that should be in the Guinness Book of World Records. At least for my time in gaming. But yeah, we're just going to have a little run around, see if we can find anything. Probably not. I know there's not like any structures or like points of interest in this game. I kind of wish there was. I know like there's like space stations possibly from that unidentified signal, and there was like when I played on Xbox last year, there was like a military outpost, but like it had like no enemies in it. It was basically just automated turrets. Oh, there you go, more damage to myself. Yeah, it's basically just automated turrets that just shot you when you got there. So I didn't really know how to deal with it, obviously, because you kind of start out and all you've kind of got is your pistol, which even then isn't like an amazing weapon for defense. There you go. They do it Tarkov and armor style, where it's literally click to aim, not hold click. I don't know why we got that out. We're looking for iron and silver. I mean, I could be building my base instead of looking for this, so let's head back to there. Because I was just trying to get ahead. But we should be okay, because we get iron from the stone. It's just kind of the silver that's the problem. Yeah.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that we're gonna build our base up here. Kind of flattish, nothing really wrong with it, I suppose. But we'll start it. I always start like a little away from the respawn pod. I don't know why. There's no reason for it. But I always do like a normal box layout to start with. I don't actually like build a house or anything. Don't really see many people build houses in this game anyway. It's more of build a workstation, get a what do you call it? A spaceship and a miner, and then literally just work to get into space. That's what I've seen countless other people do. Misclick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go 8 high, 6, 7, 8, and then on this one here, I build out. So I usually build a lot of generators, just so I don't have to worry about power. Generators, wind turbines. So then I put like one there, and one up top, and then vice versa on the other two angles. And then it tends to be what keeps my grid running for a little bit. I don't really try to run out of power supplies. So like, I'll probably do something like that for now. I might go one out this way. A nice massive box. And then I'll build a nice semi-system in this corner. And then that's usually as far as I get. So we'll structuralize this up. Just a functional for now. We do have lightning strike damages on, so we're probably going to want to repair these all the way up anyway. How many do I have now? I got 91. Yeah, that took most of my work from the stone gathering anyway. Tell you what, the supply demand at the start of this game is very harsh. That's kind of just what it is. Survival game. Which I kind of wish they added in the hunger. Oh. Yep, look at that. 10 minutes of work, 5 seconds of build time. It's like flying model aircrafts. 10 hours of charging, 5 seconds of fun play. But yeah, I wish they added in like hunger and like nutrition need. But I guess when you're flying a spaceship, you don't really want to be starving mid-combat. So there's not really anything I can do for that. Okay, so it's been a bit of a slow episode to start with, but it's gonna... Once we start getting our materials together, this is just like the foundation episode, just like it is a foundation start of the game. But once we start getting some materials together, then we should be away flying within, I don't know, 2 episodes, 3 episodes maybe, as long as I can find the iron and the silver needed, because we've already found silicon, magnesium. I don't know if we need gold yet. So yeah, we've found a drop pod that obviously I don't want to fly to just because it's miles away and I don't want to have to climb that mountain. But other than that, we've not really done a whole lot in about 40 minutes of gameplay. This is a very slow grind, but once you get up there, it definitely becomes worth it. Just grab this up,
Inventory full.
get it going again for
Fuel
the steel plates
low.
that I need, because even them 200 that I made just hasn't even
Fuel
made a
critical.
dent in it. So yeah, I'm gonna do some ore gathering off recording, and I'll probably pick this up in... Oh, okay, wrong time for... There's actually walls. Okay, this is... Did he... They do not die quick! It's a gun. You gonna run away? Oh no. There's more! There's more! Why did I not make more ammo? Yep, see? Killed an enemy with a rifle. That is my first one. Go away. Okay, so yeah, we will be making more ammo. That is a great way to end an episode, I suppose. Why are you coming back? I am losing reputation for some reason. It's not my fault they want to eat my ankles off. How do we make ammo? Pistol, okay, so we'll make 10. Let them come back. Equipment. Okay, so yeah, that's... I am kind of happy that I added in wolves, so if... Oh. They do have an inventory, so how do you... Okay, is there another one that I killed somewhere? So, you lose reputation with a faction for killing them, but they come for you anyway. What are they, like the Viking faction? Let's see if we can see. What's... Ah, okay, they're space... Oh, space spiders. That makes sense. But then we gain reputation with another pirate faction. Yeah. Fearless pirate raiders scour the stars, seeking vast fortunes as they attack and salvage without mercy. Spiders? They're just spiders. Right. We have this at least. We have backup. That's kind of cool. Just as I was about to end this, we get invaded by cute little puppies. Who look terrifying. They look cute and innocent, but they want to bite your ankles. That one bugged out over here. No reason. They all kind of die the same way. They do look cute though. That's a shame. It'd be cool if you could get like a space puppy. Just have him follow you around on spaceships, get him a little space helmet, space suit. Yeah. One can dream. Maybe in Space Engineers too they'll do that. Get a little space cat. Have him sit on your controls. Send you into the sun because you can't get him off your keyboard. Yep. Cats are amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna do some mining off stream. I'm gonna get a load of steel plates going and enough to queue up the basic assembler, I'm not going to do basic stuff, I'm going to do normal refinery, normal assembler. That way we don't have to worry about swapping them over at a later date. So thank you for coming to my first video. It's not really been the most exciting start to a Space Engineers game, besides that little end bit, because I don't really see a lot of people play with the wolves and spiders on, but I just kind of feel like it adds something, otherwise what's the point in having guns in the game? I mean, like I said, you might be able to attack pirates, given that there's other factions out there, but most of the time you just have a gun sitting in your respawn pod, so I don't really see the point in not having it. So yeah, enjoy the random frequent stuff with the dogs coming. But yeah, thank you for coming to this video. I'm going to do some stuff off recording and I'll see you in the next one. It's been Bug and bye bye.